All right, so I'm parked up right behind the new addition right now. I'm gonna hop out, try to get a nice shot of it, get it together, and then maybe it'll be the thumbnail. I don't know, but let's see what we got here. Do a little cutting up on the way over to Long Island Beamer here. We should probably close up the windows. Ready? 1, 2. Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Jaywhips. We are back outside. I'm about to hop in the car real quick, and we're probably about to go get the car washed. And I have something I want to show you guys real quick. You probably saw the title in the thumbnail. Is most likely going to be what that is about. It's about what I'm about to show you. I don't know why I can't talk right now, but I'm probably going to go over, get my car cleaned, and I'm going to show y'all something real quick, so hold on. All right, so back up in the car, start her up. I actually had it started up already, but it did that thing again where the RPMs jumped and shut off, so it is still doing that. Got a check engine light right now, just because of the tune. You know, it is what it is. It's just kind of accustomed to those now. But I'm gonna show y'all something. I'm gonna pull the car out real quick and I'm gonna park it next to the new addition. It's not a project car, it's nothing crazy. Like I told you on the last video, or a couple videos ago, I was talking about how it's, you know, not a project car. Don't get too crazy excited about it, but it just might lead to another channel, kind of like a J Outdoors channel, maybe. I'm not sure yet. I don't know if I'm gonna do that yet, but I might make like an outdoor channel for not car stuff, for, you know, like the kayak fishing stuff that I do, fishing and a whole bunch of snowboarding and all that kind of stuff, you know. So I might do that. I'm not sure yet. Y'all let me know in the comments if you want to let me know. But let me get to this new addition. Listen to the car. Look, it just shut off. RPMs just dropped, just went off again. So I'm gonna pull this out, park it up near the new addition, show y'all that real quick, and then we're probably gonna get over to Long Island Beamer. I have to run over to the ATM. I'm waiting for him to text me back right now. And I think my tire is low, which is just insane at this point after the stuff I've gone through with tires, but I'm not sure about that yet, but we'll see. So I'm gonna show y'all the new addition. Let me stop talking about it. Give me 2 seconds, all right? All right, so I'm parked up right behind the new addition right now. I'm gonna hop out, try to get a nice shot of it, get it together. And then maybe it'll be the thumbnail. I don't know, but let's see what we got here. There she is. Big body Suburban. It's my new secondary vehicle. And obviously I'll be using this for outdoor things, road trips, and at some point I plan on turning it into like a camper. Like I'm gonna pull the back of it out. Here, let me show you a couple things on it real quick. So I'm gonna come like this. Open the trunk, right? I got some fishing stuff in there right now, like my paddle and my fishing pole, but you can see it's got a ton of room, right? It's got Apple CarPlay. It's an 18, so it's got some pretty good stuff. Heated seats, all the good stuff, right? Automatic trunk. All these seats, look at this, check this out. All this right here, these are all automatic. So you press this and it brings the seats up, knocks them down, which is pretty crazy. I don't think I've ever seen that in a truck before. I just didn't know it existed. I've never had an SUV. But just to show y'all cockpit, this is where I be chilling when I'm driving the boy. So you got the cord there for the Apple CarPlay, big center console with plenty of room on the inside of it. You know, this is my favorite, one of my favorite features right here though. A little secret compartment back there with a USB in the back. You can hide things in there. And then plenty of room in here. Plenty of room back there. Sunroof. You already know. But yeah, it's a nice truck. It's a nice secondary vehicle. I love this thing. I've been wanting specifically this model of either Tahoe or Suburban for a very long time, and honestly even more so the Suburban, just because I wanted the bigger vehicle. Also, I wanted to talk about another new addition, a much smaller new addition, but might be big for the videos. A lot of you guys have been telling me to check these things out. I finally got my hands on them. ND filters. I don't know anything about cameras. I don't know the ISO, I don't know anything. I know 1080p and FPS and stuff like that, like the simple stuff, just because I used to play a lot of games, but I don't know what I'm talking about, right? So I threw these on, I watched a couple of videos, tried learning how to do it, and I messed with it a little bit. I think I kind of know what I'm doing now. So I don't know if I'm gonna need it in this video because there's not too much sun, but next time we got a video where the sun's blasting us, you'll be able to see the road. You don't got to worry about not being able to see the road like we did in that last video. Because that last video, it was a good video. We did a lot of good driving and the event was dope, but it just didn't do well because because the whole time you couldn't see anything because the sun was blasting you through the windshield, which I understand, you know, I totally understand that. So next time around, I'll make sure that's not the problem. Hopefully these filters will fix that issue. But yeah, other than that, I should be getting on the hat cam and going over to Long Island Beamer in a minute here. Just depends if he still wants to wash my car in the rain, so we'll find out in a minute. All right guys, so it's a couple hours later. We're on the road now, heading over to Long Island Beamer to get the car wash. What did I want to talk about? Oh yeah, so I'm trying something new again, I guess if you want to say that. I'm not using that super view anymore because I noticed that it was, not only was it kind of blurring my shots, but, oh, there's a cop right there. Not only was it blurring my shots, but it was, I'm not going to downshift, I'm going to switch into efficiency mode for a second, just so this cop doesn't hear me banging off shots. But anyway, what I was saying was, what was I saying? Yeah, I knew that guy was going to do that. Oh yeah, so I got rid of the super view. Look at this guy in the Toyota Celica. I got rid of the super view because it was making my shots blurry, and I was having a hard time getting thumbnails, and I was losing color. Like, you notice, like, I don't know if you could tell in this shot right now, I noticed that you see a lot of red for the interior. It's a lot brighter. But when it's in the super view mode, it's a little bit more bland. I'll do a little cutting up on the way over to Long Island Beamer here. We should probably close up the windows. Is that an M? I don't know if that's just a stud, just a 650. But yeah, so I went back to this current shot that I'm using. I was looking at the preview before I went anywhere, and it seemed like it looked pretty good, and it didn't seem like I needed to throw on any of the ND filters yet. I think that'll be more for when it's sunny out. Another thing I noticed too, with the super view mode, it was more like susceptible to the sun. Like when it was in super view, the sun would glare my lens out a lot easier when it was in that than when it was in this. So I'm still not back to the normal view, which was like, I guess like the regular view, but now I have it on, what do you call it, wide. So it's not super wide anymore, but it's still wider than, you know, like the basic camera view. Oh, I gotta get the HUD off. I always leave this on. I mean, like I always say, you still have that down there to look at, but better to have one instead of two. So I am pulling up a little late, but that's okay. It's a short ride. The ride's not too long. This video mainly is because, number one, you know, you guys, I'm sure you've noticed, I haven't uploaded in a while. I wanted to show you guys the truck, and I wanted to give you guys a couple of updates. I also wanted to talk about the streaming. I definitely want to start the streaming soon. I think that's going to start being a Thursday thing. So if it ends up being a Thursday thing, then I will let you guys know. And if it ends up being the case, it might just be a week from today, because for me today is Thursday. You guys are probably seeing this video on Friday, but I will most likely start my streaming on either a Thursday or a Tuesday, because those are my days off. But things have been hectic lately. I've been very busy at work and even outside of work, and on top of that, the main reason that I haven't filmed a video in a while, other than the fact simply that I just can't get to any meets, the reason I haven't filmed even just a regular video like this is because I lost the door on my GoPro, like the battery door. I don't know how to explain it. I only have one camera that I do this with, right? So there's a little door that holds the battery in on the GoPro, and I lost that. It fell off the GoPro and I lost it. So I had to order a new one of those. I ordered those along with the ND filters, and I got the door yesterday. So I decided to make this video today since I had the new GoPro battery door. And we're back at it, boys. And very few girls that watch this. I know y'all out there too. But we're gonna meet up with my boy Long Island Beamer. You guys know him. I don't know if I showed you guys his new wrap yet. I think the last time y'all, well, I know y'all probably saw his car at the the Beamers vs. the World meet, the last video that I did, but I don't know if I like specified the fact that it's his new wrap. He's got that green, that like matte green M4, the F82 that I usually roll with. It's not matte green anymore, so if y'all don't remember, I'll show you that when I get there. I'm sure it'll be there. And he's gonna give me a wash because my car is filthy. Inside and out, it is dirty. My rear bumper is filthy. That's the one thing about white cars, white sports cars. When you have the exhaust, I don't know if it's a sports car thing. I guess I assume so because I used to have a white Genesis. So the exhaust, when you modify it, it starts letting out a lot more black smoke, and that black smoke just very quickly dirties the rear white bumper. Oh, that Nissan, for half a second I thought it was a GTR. Alright, so we're almost at our destination here. About to pull up, get the wash, hang out with Long Island Beamer for a little while, and then we'll POV the ride home. It'll probably be dark, but yeah, no ND filters for this video. But in the next video, if it's a sunny day out, next time we do a meet and it's sunny out, I'll be able to give it a true test and see how well those ND filters work. I need help. If anybody wants to help me out, maybe in the comments or something like that, or DM me on Instagram and help me understand like how the ISO maxes work, the ISO min and max, and like I'm just no good with cameras, man. I told y'all earlier, I do not understand all that stuff. So I got like a vague idea. Like I'm not an idiot, you know. I know what a lot of it means. I just don't really know what its significance is. You know what I mean? Like I know I've listened to videos and watched videos of people telling me what it does, but it still doesn't make sense to me. Like I don't know how to put it all together to make like the perfect shot, and I also don't know what scenario of lighting to use that shot in. You know what I'm saying? Like it's hard to explain. There's an M4 up there. Let's dust this Grand Cherokee just to get with the M4. It's probably going to the same place as me. Not. All right, so we're pulling in now. I'm gonna get the whip washed, hang out for a little while, and you know how it goes. Yeah, oh yeah. Got it foamed up. This is the wrap I was telling y'all about on the M4. Super fire. I don't know what they're saying. Alright, she is all cleaned up, parked up next to the M4. We are about to head out. It is nighttime now, as you guys can see, but she's all clean, looking good. LIB just closed up the garage. I'm about to head out. I'm gonna put y'all on the hat cam. I don't know how well y'all are gonna be able to see because it is nighttime, but oh, I actually have to go back in there. I left my camera shit in there, so I'll be right back. All right, so I know you guys probably can't see anything, but we just head out, got the car washed. You guys saw it was cleaned, and we're gonna head back home now, and that's gonna be pretty much it. I just want to talk about a couple of things. I was in there talking to my boy Long Island Beamer about a couple of things that we're about to get going, and one of those things is merch. Some of you guys might know I tried a while back with merch. I made some shirts that I wasn't really, they were all right, they weren't crazy good, but I made some shirts just to try it out, and I even said when I made them that it wasn't going to be like my final product, but I was never really able to do anything with it because I didn't have like I don't know where to get the shirts and all that, and like how to set it up and set up a website and all that. So he's got a couple people, he sells merch himself, so I'm gonna get together some ideas for merch, maybe put some ideas together or for designs or whatever, and then I'll talk to him and see if we could set something up with that. So if you guys would like to see some merch, either some Jaywhips merch or maybe even just some M6 merch or something like that, let me know. Tell me what you guys think about that. And then of course, on top of that, I was talking about right before we got to the place, the streaming thing. A question that I wanted to ask you guys. the obvious answer would be to stream on YouTube, just because obviously I make YouTube videos, so that, you know, that's where I have a following. I should probably stream there, you would think so. But then at the same time, you know, I think about Kick. I think about, not really Twitch, because I've told you guys in the past that I don't really like their rules and stuff. But with the thing about Kick would be, if I'm, you know, I already try not to go too crazy on my YouTube channel, just because, like I say all the time, you guys know my face and my personality and all that stuff. So I would almost feel like it would be a good thing to kind of separate myself by streaming on Kick, so that, like, I don't know. I don't know if you know what I mean by that, but if you know what I mean, then you do. If you don't, then I don't know. I don't really know how else to explain it. It's like, you know, and I'm not explaining it well, I understand that, but you know what I mean. Like, Kick would separate me. I don't know. I might do a couple streams on YouTube to start it off, and then switch to Kick once I see it's working well. But I'm gonna stream the dirt rally game, the cutting up in Assetto Corsa, and maybe just like some, you know, just chatting where I just sit there and answer questions and stuff like that. But that's the question. The question that I'm asking you guys is, what do you think? Do you think I should just start off on YouTube and switch to Kick eventually, or do you think I should just stay on YouTube, just only stream on YouTube and stick everything all to the one channel? You let me know. Let me know in the comments what you think about that. It's a old school Camaro right here, I think. Thing's probably really fast. I didn't want to cut him off too hard. It's a nice car. That's another thing I got to figure out. I have this one guy that I watched do a GoPro video at nighttime, and he was driving, and somehow you could see everything so clearly, and I have no idea how he set that up. So now that I have the filters to kind of help us when it's too bright, now I got to figure out what I do when it's too dark. I'm not gonna lie to you, I think a big reason that I have a problem with filming both in the daytime and the nighttime is the tints. Or the tint, if you want to, you know, because technically there's no S there. Because there's a lot of people who I watch do these videos, and oh, here comes that Camaro. I guess we're about to get a race going here. I was not ready. Yeah. I want to run that back. I want to run that back. Let's do that again. Look at that Camaro. Like an old hot rod. Let's run that back. Come on. Let's run that back. Come on. Let's get a run. Alright, let's see. I don't think he would have kept up with me on that. I got rippy. Oh, there's an opening here. We got no one in the road here. I'm gonna slow down and let him get next to me. Come next to me, come on. Come on. Come next to me, bro. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Fucked up. I hope my car's okay. I'm right with you. I'm not gonna lie to you. I screwed up. I get nervous. I don't know if you want to call it nervous. I get like, yeah, I guess nervous. I guess I get nervous when I'm racing like that. I get caught up in the moment, you know, and I'm not really thinking about everything. And I didn't shift. I did the same thing I did when I raced my buddy in the Supra. I let it rev out to red line. I'm surprised I didn't blow my engine. I want him to rip again because I'm pretty sure I got him. I I think if I would have shifted in time out of that shift, I think I would have had him. I really do think that. Is he coming with me? Because I wasn't done yet. Damn, that sucks. That would have, like, I don't know if you can see, I hope you guys were able to see that Camaro pretty well, but I started pulling on him a little bit, and then right when I started dropping back, I looked down wondering like what's going on. I thought I was losing traction or something, and I'm like 8,000 RPMs in red line. I'm like, oh shit, I gotta shift. I'm not gonna lie, man, I really love this car. And sometimes it just reminds me how actually insanely fast this thing is. Because that Camaro was built, and I'm pretty confident I was smoking him. Well, not smoking him, I shouldn't say that, but I'm pretty sure I was faster. I hope I didn't screw my car up. It disappoints me too, because that guy clearly only wanted to do like one run. And the one run we did, I screwed up. And I still kept with him pretty well, where I was like right with him, but I think I would have passed him. I really do think I would have passed him if I didn't screw that up. Nighttime cuts. Yeah, I wish that Camaro would have ran again. Or I wish I just didn't screw up is what I should say. If I would have just not screwed that up, that would have been fire. But I got a nice little run. It would have been nice to beat that guy. I'd be taking W's. Like, I don't know, in his head, of course, he probably holds that W, and realistically, he does win. Like, he did win the race, right? But in my head, I kind of take that as a W, because I was pulling on him. Like, if we ran it back, and I focused, you know, and I focused on shifting and not paying attention to, like, filming the video, because that's what it is I get so lost in trying to make sure the video comes out good. And like, I don't know if it's that, it's just, I'm just thinking about the fact that I'm filming, you know, I'm paying attention to you guys and stuff like that. So I don't perform as well because I'm not focused. I'm a pretty good multitasker until I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Just get back to swimming. Switched into the middle lane there. Good thing I was paying attention. Alright guys, well, I wish I would have gotten a better run out of that. I wish I didn't screw that shift up, and I wish I didn't, and I hope I didn't screw my car up. But other than that, I hope you enjoyed the video. Drop a like, sub up if you haven't already. I know I haven't been posting a lot. I'm gonna be posting a lot more. I'm keeping on the grind. I'm trying my best for you guys. And I hope you guys enjoyed. Drop a like, sub up for future content, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.
And that's just me for you. I've been moving, I've been drinking, I've been riding through the hood. I've been waving hands in one hand like my nigga was real good. I've been all about the beat, but I won't take the beat. Up to me, I wish a nigga would.